All right, what's up, guys? In this video, I'm just going to share a little bit about how I'm setting up my OpenClaw. Yeah, a lot of people are making videos like this, sharing what they're doing. And so I just created this visual here to kind of walk through and share all the sub agents that I've created for my agency business and then other businesses that I have ideas for, and then talk about some of the language models that I'm using, just so maybe you can get ideas from it as well and some inspiration. Cool. So yeah, this is OpenClaw AI Agent Command Center. So what I have here is one main agent here called Caleb, and he's on Claude Sonnet 4.6. He's basically like the COO. And then I created 12 sub agents that Caleb can spawn based on the task that I'm asking him to do. So like yesterday, I asked him to find me 50 leads of our ICP with their name, their company, estimated revenue, LinkedIn profile, and then some ideas that I can use to reach out to them with some personalization. And it was able to spawn different sub agents at different times to accomplish specific things. So we have a research agent here, a sub agent using Kimi K2.5. And then basically, a sub agent has a specific task. And why it's good is you can assign it a language model that's a little bit less expensive than Claude Sonnet 4.6, for example, because Claude Sonnet is expensive in terms of token costs, but Kimi K 2.5 is not as expensive. It's like 10 times less expensive. And then I think the most expensive model is Opus 4.6, but you want to go with that if you're going to be doing like some serious strategy or copywriting or writing, anything like that. Yeah, 12 different agents. Each agent has its own like instructions. So some agents are instructed to read specific skills, and skills are like a set of instructions or training or education that the agent can read and understand and learn before it takes action. So like a content agent or even the landing page agent over here, it has a skill that's trained on the frameworks of some of the best copywriters in the last 100 years. And so somebody out on the internet built a skill with frameworks from the best copywriters. I got that skill. I gave it to my AI bot, Caleb. I said, use this skill for any sub agent that's going to be writing copywriting for landing pages, emails, and whatever else. And it updated all the stuff. It said, okay. And then so the landing page, you can see it says, Llama, like Llama 3370B 3.3. So that's like a local language model that I have on my Mac Studio. So I can use that model for free. But then it has Opus 4.6. So it can write copy with Opus, and then it can build pages with the local model, like with code. Yeah, it's super cool. I think I'm going to be spinning up a bunch of different sub agents with different skills as we go. This is just like, the first round of doing all this. And so here I have like this little presentation here that goes through every single agent. So Caleb is the main agent, chief operating officer, orchestrates all the agents, manages the workflows, and ensures the entire AI workforce operates in harmony. So I just wanted like representation here. So model Claude Sonnet 4.6, operations department active, and he's connected to everything. And then research agent, so deep market research, competitor analysis, and opportunity discovery, feeds intelligence to content and analytics. So whenever I want to do like research, this agent will be deployed and go out and find things on the internet for me and bring it back and organize it and then give it to an agent like content. So creates blog posts, social media content, email copy, marketing materials. So if I want to do like outreach emails for leads or anything really, the content agent will be spawned by Caleb and it will go and do the task. So it's like you used to have VAs that had certain training, right? But now you can have sub agents of your main agent that has all the training, and that it will like never forget, basically, like all the skills, it'll understand them and then take action right away. And you can use different language models. So like this one is using Kimi K2.5, which is a good model I've found so far. I'm testing it out. Yeah, guys. So yeah, landing pages, designs and optimizes landing pages, A/B test layouts and copy. Uses Llama for code structure and Opus 4.6 for copy. We have the builder, develops and deploys features. I haven't used the builder much. It's for coding. So Qwen 3.14b is again a local language model that apparently is good for like writing code. I haven't tested that one out yet, so I'm excited to test that out. Test architect. So this agent would take something like the research that has been done and come up with hypothesis for testing. So designs and maintains the testing infrastructure, ensures quality gates across all deployments. Awesome. Post-purchase, this one I've used it to like do retention emails for some clients. But you can see customer onboarding, retention, upsells, satisfaction after the sale. Product creator creates digital products, courses, templates, and assets. Kimi K2.5 and Opus. So expensive models because I want the products to be good. Content closer. This one's cool because all the leads that come in, this can generate like a pre-call document for me to read. Just get an update on who this person is, what recommendations that we found on their store, and then it can handle follow-up as well. So all that stuff can have a specific agent called the closer agent trained on closing stuff. So again, I think the value of this is instead of one main agent having all the skills and all the context and having to load all the memory and all the skills and all the context every single time it runs, you kind of branch it out, you splinter it out. So you have these different sub agents that are really, really good at their one specific thing. And then your main agent can call on different sub agents and deploy them even at the same time. Like you can have 3 sub agents doing work at the same time. You can have the content person doing work, the product creation one running something, the closer running something, the landing page running something, all at the same time, research constantly going, and then it all organizes it. And Caleb is able to run and organize everything. And then I just talk to Caleb, and Caleb, launches up sub agents. So this is it. This is the structure here from a high view. And let me know in the comments or something if you want me to dig into any of these any deeper. But I mean, essentially what I did to get here is I used Claude, and then Claude knows a lot about me and my business and my goals. And I just asked Claude, like, hey, could you build me a sub agent, kind of like army or a group of sub agents to help us accomplish our goal, our mission faster? And then, so it has context on like our agency, what our agency provides, the ideal clients that we're going after, our strategy to build and to grow. And so it has an understanding of every single step that needs to happen when it comes to like cold outreach, content, sales calls, delivery, like client delivery, reporting, all these things that an agency does. It knows. And so it designs these sub agents, and it gave me agent.md files for every single sub agent. And then I was able to take all those files and then chat with Caleb and say like, hey, I have all this stuff. Like, what's the best way for me to give this all to you? And then it basically told me like, here's what you do. Type this into the terminal. It'll open up the config. Here's what you put in the config. Yeah, so that's what I did. Like, I used a Claude on one screen and I used Caleb on the other. So I was going through Claude, and Claude has an understanding of my config for this thing. I was just like blown away. So I was just following the steps, like step by step. And it was awesome. It's working. It found me 50 leads. So it like pulled 500 leads, pulled them all in, Another agent like scored them all. Another one found the LinkedIn's for all these potential like contacts I can reach out, and then found opportunities on every single website, drafted up an initial email with initial content, and yeah, it was awesome. So like now I have 50 people that would be my ideal clients that I can reach out to on LinkedIn and start up a personal relationship with and provide value. And then what I'm working on now is a cold outreach system. So like, can we take leads, learn about them, set up email campaigns for cold outreach, have Caleb go in and schedule the campaigns, schedule the copy, send the emails, and then check back in as well to see if anyone's replied. And then if they have replied, can they send me a message to go and respond to that message, or can it like respond for me? That's the next step that I'm at in the process. So yeah, I'm building this for my agency. I'm also like at the same time talking to our clients at the agency, and like I'm super excited about all this. So of course I'm telling them about it, and like trying to see what problems we can solve, like a weekly, daily QA, AI agent bot, and SEO, AEO bot that can do research and write content like blog posts and to help the brands rank. Of course, landing pages, ad creative, like we're starting to build agentic workflows around that. Yeah, my mind has been blown this past 3 weeks. And so I'm excited to continue to build. If you want to follow the journey from a non-techie guy, I wouldn't say I'm techie. Like I know some HTML, some CSS, and I've looked at websites a lot, so I can understand like some of what's going on. I've been in the game for like 10 years now. That's where I'm starting, and I have plans to build small SaaS to solve problems and to build a lot of SaaS. Like I've always wanted to do software. Tried to minor in software in business school, but I winded up not finishing the minor because I wanted to graduate and it would have pushed me back. But I had some exposure to like Java and C++ back then. And so I kind of barely scratched the surface. So now I'm learning a lot, and it's very cool and very interesting. But this is what I'm going to be doing. Building these agentic workflows and still trying to help clients improve the conversion rate on their store and make more revenue per visitor. So like not just building fun random games and stuff like a lot of people are doing, but like how do we apply AI for business and to drive revenue, increase profits, and do it really quickly all the time, like without the AI sleeping, in an optimal way, like optimizing token spend and make things profitable and safe and secure. So those are all the things that are going on in my mind. If you want to follow along, it'd be awesome. I'm not a content creator, but this stuff is so cool to talk about, and I'm excited about it. Subscribe, follow. I don't know. Yeah, almost 15 minutes talking about this. Thanks, guys.